Food limits are being placed on items throughout our grocery stores. The run of toilet paper has decimated our grocery store shelves. Shelves that are once abundant with meat are now sparsely populated. Even lunch meat has been raided and ransacked. Dairy products like milk and cream are now slim pickings. Stores are having a hard time keeping up with demand. What are we going to do?
Kansas City. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit, goddamn.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of I.O.W. I am your girl, Alexis, aka Black Barbara Walters.
Hey, Bubba Walters.
What's up, Wild Card Mar? And we got
That nigga.
It's that nigga.
Number one nigga. Detroit nigga.
I have a feeling.
Wow.
Y'all will hear this every episode from here on out. Because these guys here have no common sense whatsoever at all.
Hey, it's worse when you put like Negroes with no common sense under quarantine. And I got kids, small kids.
Ooh,
So yeah, I love them to death.
but you need just a little piece.
What?
Speaking of quarantine, we are
Nigga,
here.
I hopped in the car just to ride her ass. And I don't even like wasting gas like that.
Speaking of quarantine, we are here to give you guys an update from us here at Often Wonder on why is this really?
That nigga!
Number one
So he
nigga.
don't even ready to play the intro. He wait till we start talking and find it and then play it. So that's what makes you a nigga right there. That right there.
Oh, that's JC Buddy.
Oh my gosh, the one he sent in the group message, that's what that one is.
It's the nigga!
Anyway, back to topic. We are here to give you guys an update on the coronavirus, this COVID-19. As far as where we are at here in North Carolina. Last time we came to you guys, it was just kind of general facts. It really hadn't hit. It had hit, but it wasn't as serious as it is now. As far as North Carolina, as of Friday, we are on stay-at-home alert. And as of tomorrow, the whole state will be on stay-at-home alert. So it went from Wake County, where we are located at, to now all of North Carolina.
Lockdown. Stay your ass at home!
Don't you go nowhere.
Oh, nowhere!
Like legit, I feel like this is like slavery days because we have to have papers to go to work and papers to go anywhere other than the grocery
Use your
store.
papers.
Listen, they gave me paper yesterday for the church event I had to do. Like we did our mobile food market, and we had to have papers to leave in case we got stopped.
Wow. Well, I've been riding dirty like motherfuckers. So it don't even matter. I just
Get you riding dirty.
I'm talking about I got green in the car, tags been fucked up, but yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, so last time we came to you guys, all of us except Mar,
I'm still working.
were out of work.
I got my chef pants on right now. I just came straight from work over here.
Yeah, he did. He still got his chef clothes on. But all of us were out of work except for Mar, like we said, and now they've extended. For Jamel and I, we were looking at going back on the 30th, 31st. Now we're looking at May
Another
1st. So you're talking about a whole lot of North Carolinians being out of work. I can't talk today. For over
Quarantine get you
a
beat.
month. Like, this quarantine is no joke. Like, for all my extroverts, trust me, I feel y'all because I need to be outside doing something.
Yeah, y'all extroverts, y'all motherfuckers look like goddamn.
We are losing our minds. We look like
y'all
Erica
look like
Badu on the
No.
tiny concerts. That's
Oh, I mean, y'all got a fatty like that. I hope y'all look like that.
oh my gosh. I'm not talking about that part of
Oh, that
Erica
part?
Badu. I'm
Okay.
talking about the crazy look that she had that I showed y'all.
Yeah, she did have like a Fifth Element look about it. You feel me?
Love you, Erica. Confuses sometimes.
I still love you though, boo boo. This Badu.
But everything is shutting down. There are thousands of Americans that are being laid off right now. It is to the point to where, as far as North Carolina is what I know, and what I've read and what I've researched, unemployment, you can't even get through on the phone lines. You can't get through on the website. It's constantly crashing because of the fact that you've got thousands and thousands of North Carolinians who are being laid off and all trying to make sure that they can survive.
Right.
If I have to give my take on it, I will not say I'm completely fed up, but I'm almost there. Because
Well, that's understandable. You're not working.
I'm not, but not even, it's not even the fact that I'm not working, but now you are boxing me
In the house.
to,
And I ain't got
yeah,
money
like I
coming
feel
in.
like I'm in jail. Like, and I have a very simple routine. I go to work, I go to church, I go see my family, which are 3 households that I go see. That's both of my sisters and my best friend. Other than that, I'm home or I'm here with y'all recording. Like, I don't understand it. So you've got events that have been postponed. You have one of the biggest events that happens every year in Raleigh, the Women's Empowerment.
Shut up.
They have postponed that. Doctors' offices, school trips, all kids are out of school. Teachers are
May
having
15th,
at least.
at least.
My sister is a teacher for Wake
May
County,
15th.
and she said they're having, in order for them to get paid, a lot of them are having to do online classes just to show that they're working. You've got everything is drive-through. You can't sit down and eat anywhere. Now, we understand that it's precautions that are made so we can make sure everybody is staying safe. We have no issue with that. But you dealing with 3 people who work in food services, 3 people who know how nasty some of y'all folks can really be.
Motherfucker.
Y'all just dirty for no reason, just dirty. But let's make sure that we are holding each other accountable. Yeah, I'm just fed up. I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Because like you're still working, Mel. You're technically still working because you out doing Instacart and
Got my little hustle.
DoorDash.
Hustling.
So what's y'all take on it? What are y'all feeling?
I mean, on some real shit, like for me, I don't know. But either way, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't if you're working. Because like even with me working, I'm not doing much. Like take your normal, say you're doing 200 covers, and that's your busy life. You just slash that by 32. You know what I'm saying? Divide that by 32. Like you cut it, cut. Like you working at the bare minimum. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I prep. Just kind of let the product grow. Just make sure it ain't rotten.
Right.
I mean, because there's no point in prepping, especially like
As you need it.
yeah, you prep as you need. Like at that point, you know, chef can't even get mad if you run out of something and you make shit on the fly. Like ain't nobody trying to waste that money, especially. I mean, we all know it's the food industry. Like you're trying to save pennies on dollars. So yeah, run out. We'll make this shit on the fly. It's cool. I mean. But I mean, you're not doing the numbers. So don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. I'm still working. I'm getting a paycheck. I mean, it's not the same amount of hours, the same amount of money as it was before this COVID. But you're just not getting the business. So it's like, well, hell, I could be quarantined at the crib.
Right.
You know, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm liable still a chance of getting exposed to this shit because we got. You know, servers running up to people's cars and take it up. And with this shit, you don't know who has it. It's not like there's a fucking like goddamn Holocaust putting fucking Star David on motherfuckers' heads and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stare in like you want to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
I know you've been tested.
Excuse me, smoker's cough, I promise.
I'm gonna say I'm going first.
Nah, smoker's cough, man.
I have all this pollen allergy.
Yeah, oh man, that pollen, oh my God, I got a silver whip and that thing is yellow.
I just washed mine, so it's still yellow. I ain't doing
But yeah, man.
For me, it's more I don't feel the quarantine part like cabin fever. But for me,
I do.
But I see I guess the new reality of what's going on. You know, it's like
The temporary reality,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, this is
Hopefully this shit is real temporary.
Everybody's saying this is the new norm. No, this is the temporary norm.
Well, I still think there's gonna be some things that's gonna change.
Carry over.
Oh yeah, of course.
But you know, like I go into different
Oh, sorry. He's got the attention of a 2-year-old.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just sorry. If we see something or a motherfucker, like, had I said, titty, he was like, damn, she got a That's just a real thing. Anyway, go ahead.
I thought I saw something. Sorry.
You got distracted, huh?
But no, you know, like I go into the stores and it's like shelves of empty stuff. You know, especially toilet paper. Any paper products gone. You know, eggs.
I still want somebody to please explain to me why do y'all need all this damn toilet paper?
No.
Please.
No milk in some stores.
Hey, I can't even front. I came over with some toilet paper the other day. I was like, hey, you ain't gotta keep taking from my job no more. Sorry. My place of employment, if y'all see that the roads is getting low, it wasn't me.
But
It was his doppelganger.
It's just interesting just to see how things is changing, you know, and it's like progressing. Like when they first started talking about it, I went to the store, he was still on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now don't get me wrong, there's still some people doing that, but I started to see slowly now. The first time I went to a store, I was pulling up, and they was hey, I need you to step back there, wait for her to unload her groceries.
Yeah, Food Line actually has a sign up now at the end of the day.
Because I didn't really dawn on me.
Yeah.
Because he just kind of took me by surprise. Hey, I said, hold on, bro. I said, oh yeah,
My bad.
But then, like, you know, you wait it, and you just kind of like wait for everybody to finish and move over, and you know the groceries. But I just think that what it showed to me is how selfish people are.
Oh yeah.
It just brought out, I mean, because, you know, for me, like, when you're doing, like, getting groceries and stuff, it's like they tell you how much stuff you get. They get 10 items of this, 20 items of that. They don't eat all that. Then I feel bad because I'm the one getting it. You know, it ain't for me. I'm the one getting it.
But everybody in the store
Everybody looking at you like,
why do you have all
why
this
you got all
stuff?
that, bro? I'm like, man, it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
You should have wear a logo of the company and put it on your shit. Like, it's working.
Yeah, so it's just like you seeing that kind of stuff. It's like, come on, man, what about somebody that really need it? And you probably go in their cabinet probably full. They probably stuffing it in there.
You know what's funny that you're talking that? I've been hearing stories that like literally people like getting in fisticuffs, like really getting violent over some shit at grocery stores. Like it's Black Friday.
Man, I heard one lady tell me she was unloading her car. She went in the house, came back, somebody stuffed the toilet.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm like, come on, bro.
I mean, that is fucked up. Like, shit get tight.
Was it really getting that bad, bro? Yeah. I was like, toilet paper's like, they see $20 and get that 20, I want that toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? You can bring your car for toilet paper, bro. That's just getting crazy.
But the thing about it is, a lot of people don't realize is they're still not going to use everything that's in their household. Like, I've been eating with my best friend. We've been, all communing at her house eating dinner. It's like 3 or 4 of us. Still under the limit of 10, so we're good. But she was like, hey, can you stop by the store? Can you get some ground turkey? And y'all know y'all don't eat no ground turkey.
Shit, man.
Y'all, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, one of the guys at Food Line came out and was like, is you gonna take that? Because if you're not gonna take that, I'm gonna take it. And before I could answer it, he done got it and walked away like, dang, can I respond? Like, most of the people really are. Some people, yes, we get it. Some of y'all are cooking. They're doing the right thing. But with all the orders that you're getting, like, I know for a fact I don't know if you're doing this or not when you drop your stuff off, but a lot of people aren't even waiting for you to open the doors. Like,
but a lot of times, it says in the app,
wow.
A lot of people just put it on the legal, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's easy for me. I have to worry about, no kind of exposure, and I can drop and go. And it's a lot quicker. Once I go low, I just pull up and drop and go. So I don't mind it. But I'm noticing that, people are doing it now. Leave at the door. Or like yesterday, one guy had said he left me one app. It was a long paragraph. He's like, I got a little refrigerator outside, open the garage, stick the stuff in the cold stuff in the fridge.
But that's not okay.
And
But
they
that's
come
not
around to the
me.
back.
No, hold on.
He said,
What was the tip on that shit?
I'm gonna tell you. He said, come around to the back. You know what I'm saying? I stick my ID. I leave my ID outside. You scan it, and I come back out and later. I was like, all right. So I make it work for a while. You can fit it out.
Oh damn.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Good shit, Postmates.
Just call this.
But see, okay, so this will be my question to that. With everything that they're telling us to do,
Instant cards.
right, right, download right now.
Yeah.
Right now, put my application.
$50 tips.
With everything that they have us doing, everything that we're supposed to be taking precautions with, going to the gas pump wearing gloves, going, washing your hands, which you should be doing already. How do you're asking someone to put stuff in your freezer or your cooler, and you don't know if that person washed their hands, you don't know if I just scratched my butt, dug in my nose.
Right. You scratch your butt where?
No.
Oh.
Nigga.
Like, damn.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he made it worth your while, but there was still a chance that
Either one of us.
right.
Yeah, I could have had some.
Because he could have sneezed on the handle of his doggone thing.
Yeah.
And if you weren't the kind of person you were, because Jamel will OD wash his hands. Like,
he's OCD. Period.
Like, y'all. That's one thing y'all gotta worry about this group here.
I work with it there. I didn't see anything
Like,
wipe a spot down, almost wipe the stainless steel off the table, dog.
Bruh. I've seen him leave out of one of our morning meetings like, you're not gonna wash your hands. So you just gonna go back to the line and not wash. And Jamel will stand there and like, bruh, I'm not moving until you wash your hands. There's 8 hand washing sinks. Go wash your hands. But to think that all this could have been somewhat, because we know that, well, I won't say we know, I feel that this is, just a ploy and, it started in China, it came over here. But for what people don't know, the backstory of the coronavirus. Corona itself has been around. That's why we're on 19.
Right.
Which means they had to get from 1 to 18 before we got here. It is. So.
Oh, that was that 19?
Yeah. But see, and what people don't realize is, I wish I could find it. I meant to send it to y'all in our group chat. There was a news article that actually, I want to say in January, but they had a big news article on something else, and on the side it was like coronavirus vaccine.
Oh no, I seen that. As in they knew about this shit a couple months ago.
Right.
Before we got to the situation in now.
The messed up thing about it, they knew about it, and you had some senators selling these stocks making money. Like Richard Burr, who's a senator here.
Yeah, but didn't Martha get locked up for that insider trading shit? Yeah. That's the same shit.
It is, but people don't realize that. They're gonna do what they want to do.
You got Rand Paul. This nigga gets it. He goes swimming. He goes to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with people. So it's like, come on, man. And they knew about it a while back. And they didn't say anything.
Trash.
Listen, my people, citizens of Mobile, Alabama, it is for real out here. When I say it's for real, it's for real. People is dying, dropping like flies. That lie they telling about old people and all that, no ma'am, no sir. Young people, 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds. I just was in the ED and we intubated 4 people within 30 minutes. We had a gunshot victim today who came in the hospital, and she was on quarantine. She had tested positive and was home on quarantine and got shot. This is crazy. Everybody got it. We can't go out the door, Period. We can't go outside. It's so for real, y'all. The TV, you say how you think they scaring you? The TV ain't serving this shit no justice. The PPE. They got PPE, but if every patient is positive and having symptoms, what are we supposed to do? We walking around now with gowns on from head to toe. Everybody funky, musty, sweaty. We got gowns on, we got hoodies on, we got glasses on, we got masks on all day long. And the crazy part is, you know, people saying, oh, y'all need to come home. Y'all should just come home, money ain't everything. We can't even come home. Because now we've been exposed, so now we have to quarantine for 14 days. So if I got to be here for 14 days, anyway, I might as well come to work. So don't say, like, why you ain't coming home? Because I can't. It's the same thing. Whether I sit in the hotel room or whether I go to work. Everybody got it. Shit. Somebody can go to work and pass by me, and I'ma have it. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got no PPE on in the hotel. It's just that serious, y'all. Please don't take it lightly. Please don't be out your house partying and kicking it how we was, because we ain't know. It's for real. Y'all, this message is not to scare nobody. I just want people to be aware, because before we went into those hospitals, we was in here kicking it. We was having a good time. We was partying. We was walking to Target. We was walking to get something to eat. So we went inside that hospital, y'all. It is so sad. Like, nurses crying, people packing up and leaving. It is devastating. It is some stuff that you see on TV. Like, people dying, and they just putting a sheet over them, working on the next patient. Patients who need to be in the hospital for other things other than the corona, they can't come to the hospital because the corona got it sold up. It's like a real epidemic, a real pandemic, just like they say. The news is not doing this any justice. Like, they need to take the camera and go in the hospital so y'all can really understand, and y'all won't be worried about school or nothing else.
Shout out first before we go on that. Thank you to all our
essential
essential
personnel.
Everyone down from the grocery stores,
I'm one of them,
fast
goddammit.
food.
That don't include GameStop. We saw GameStop trying to get past essential personnel. Come on,
Hey, I ain't gonna diss on them. They
I
helped
can't
me out.
because-
you can download it offline.
No,
Yeah, but I had just picked up that last Madden the other day before we shut it down. I
But
appreciate you guys.
thank you, especially to all of I'm gonna call them all frontliners, because you got all your nurses, your doctors,
Yeah.
who are exposing themselves to this around the clock. My homegirl, Danae, was working yesterday. She was supposed to meet up with us for dinner, and couldn't because they were so short-staffed. They gave her 2 hours to go home and sleep, and she had to go right back into work.
Mm.
So thank y'all so much for everything that y'all are doing, because, you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, these are people that y'all disrespect, that when I say y'all, I'm saying a lot of people in the community that y'all take for granted, that y'all just think that, you know, food service workers, that y'all could just toss money at. You know, same people that, you know, you want to cuss out because it wasn't in the grocery store that said it was for sale, but it really wasn't because they forgot to make a tag. Now you need these people. These people are what's keeping our nation running. So big hats off to y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know, us here at the Off the Wonder family, we love y'all.
Well, we thank you
appreciate
kindly.
Yeah, you know, we do, because you're still working. You're still out there.
I am considered essential by them. The first time ever in my life.
I'm gonna tell you, this is I really, the moment that I
Black and
realized
essential, boy.
Black and essential, Black essential, and special hard. I realized it was really getting weird, really getting real. I really cannot talk today.
You got the corona?
No, I just can't talk. I
It's on your throat.
haven't been talking to people. I've been sitting at home watching movies all
I
day.
hope the only corona you got is the beer, my nigga.
Man, now that need to be hit with a little piece of lime. But I really realized it was getting real. I stopped on my way to church before we got on this stay-at-home alert, which we'll get into what this stay-at-home alert entails for us. But I went to Burger King on my way to church, and the lady literally put my drink, or stuck, before she had to get my car, she stuck a little thing out the window like this. Like, you still gotta touch my card, so why are you...
Wait, she wasn't gonna swipe it, you was gonna swipe it.
No, she had a container, like one of our, we put our knives in. If we
Yeah.
She stuck it out the window. You can put your card in there. put my card in there. She legit take my cup, put my cup in there, pan it out to me. I'm like, you do realize you're still touching it? I'm still touching it. You don't have gloves on.
Oh, I can't. She didn't have gloves on.
Like you,
She ain't doing that.
You still. So if you gonna be like that, please use wisdom. Please use wisdom
And change your gloves.
Thank you. I was getting ready to hit on it. That's what a lot of people don't realize. When y'all
Don't be like that nigga Ken.
You know you gotta explain that. Cause
This nigga will come into work, put on a pair of gloves, and wear them for the whole day. That means that nigga went to the bathroom with him.
Stop.
That nigga went to lunch with him. I'm not kidding.
Stop.
The
Stop.
same gloves on.
Nerd.
I'm like, bruh, change your gloves, you dirty nigga. That's
That
nasty.
might be the motherfucker
It started.
He might be ground zero.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
ground
might,
zero
that
just
might be
wear
the
the
source of the
same
Rona right there.
gloves. Bro, you know how many gloves I go through in a day?
I go through at
Literally,
least a
like,
box.
I'm constantly changing gloves.
Well, hell, man, I gotta re-up on my lotion supply. I be washing my hands so much.
Yeah, that
like,
too, you know what
like,
I'm
you see
saying?
how dark I is? Like, literally, just a cut off. I be ashy on my
Be
hands.
looking right there, be like, why does like ever get
That web.
moisturized? Don't ever get
Oh my
moisturized.
God. I be
I
like, that
understand,
web is
bro.
so dry. Like,
It's like people think, oh, I got on gloves. That's it. That's like wearing a condom over and over again.
That is facts.
I mean, serious. It's
compare
like,
if you compared it though, because
I mean, you gonna have to take it off and change it eventually, sir.
I would hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You wear it
just-
around, take a shower in it, go swimming, stick another chick,
Hey, man.
go swimming
Hey,
again.
man, that's safe sex on a budget, dog, man. Don't hate that.
That's not. There's nothing safe about that at all. There's nothing safe about that at all. There's nothing safe about that. That is why STDs, HIV,
Cross-contamination to the fullest.
like that is why this stuff exists because y'all are some nasty ninjas. But no, for real, like y'all don't realize when y'all touch. In all reality, when you touch something, once you finish touching the item, you should be changing your gloves. If you want to be technical,
Right.
you know, you're supposed to be changing your gloves. So, and I had this conversation with one of my goddaughter the other day. We went through Chick-fil-A, and the guy had his gloves on, and he was doing good. He was just standing there. I was like, oh, he going to do real good. He not touching nothing. He grabbed the car in front of us, grabbed her bag, gave her that. Then he started rearranging the ketchups. I was like, he done messed up now because you done touched all them ketchups. Then he started touching straws. I was like, nah, you touching all the
That's
straws.
the food service industry. I mean, I do the same shit. You know, make sure the mom-
Right.
Crazy, man.
Nah.
Then you gotta look at it too. Like for me, if I'm making something at work, if I'm dealing with nuts, it's part of
Allergy.
allergy. You know? So I put in something, I mix it, I take my gloves, I put a new pair of gloves on because of the allergy. So you know, you have to think. Now I don't expect everybody because we trained that way. You know,
I've been trained to do everything.
I'm just saying, but
Spatula,
I'm just saying, but my
tins or
thing is
something.
like, you still have to have the general common sense to know that if you went into a store with these gloves on, then you get in your car with those gloves on, whatever you touch in the store that could have had it on there, now you driving with it, it's on your steering wheels, on your gear shift, it's on your radio. You know, you take those gloves off, either drive with no gloves on, put another pair of gloves on, whatever you want to do. But once you go into an establishment, it's time you gotta change gloves.
I haven't got with the mask shit yet.
I don't
still
know.
can't do it. I can't.
Listen, we had to wear masks yesterday when we approached the cars for we were giving out free food, which we do every
Big ups.
Yeah. Definitely, and that's the thing. Big ups to everybody that is out of work, but y'all are still making
Volunteer.
a way to volunteer
Right.
to feed. There's a lady here in Raleigh Clayton area. She's been going back and forth, and for the last 2 weeks, she has been feeding school kids,
It's good.
over 300 kids a day, giving food out to them and whatnot. She was on WRL. So big outs to anybody that's doing anything like that. But you don't realize how much people are actually in need of. But they made us wear the facial mask, and I have glasses. And you can't really breathe outside those facial masks. So I can't see nothing out my glasses.
Was your shit falling out?
Man, I felt like I walked into the freezer and came out. Like, and And then it's 90 degrees. We don't know what this weather's doing. And
It's hot as hell yesterday.
but see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize that plays an effect on how long this virus lives.
Right.
We know this because of, cooking, and we know what temperatures and things like that. But that has an effect on it. We're going from 30 degrees one day to now, like today, it's 90 degrees outside. It's not even April yet. It's still March.
Right.
Like, normally North Carolina, we get in snow right now. If we get it, or I should say ice. Because we don't get snow, we get ice.
We've seen some stuff.
Every now and then, but mostly it's like,
It's ice.
Yeah.
I've lived here my whole life. It's ice.
It ain't. Okay, maybe it ain't snow like what me and Mel used to. We used to like snow. Like, snow. Like, yeah. Work out. You lose 10 pounds. But I'm glad you touched up on that, because like I've seen a lot on social media and like certain people that I know, they really taking this time to like kind of just start gelling people together, as like we all hurt right now.
Yeah.
Like whether you're working little hours, some hours, or no hours, like we all hurt in some way, shape, or form. Like my dad's 53, 54, 55. And he's getting up there. I'm getting up there.
I need to know daddy's age though. Or at least
he was born 65, so that's what.
Okay, I was about to say, at least you know the year, so if you need to add it, figure it out, you can.
That's right. Yeah, he did. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, because my daddy was born in 51.
Yeah, that's 55.
my dad.
Yeah, but you also saw the birth of Jesus. So,
And saw him crucified.
yeah. And the resurrection.
And he was black.
Wool hair.
But the crazy thing is, like, it's just a lot of community uplifting, and it's beautiful to see. One thing I wanted to touch on is this whole stimulus check, and we was just having this conversation.
We were.
How the hell time?
It's the pollen.
I'm about to beat you down.
Listen, y'all will see a fight
You gonna leave out here like Michael
on
Jackson.
YouTube today. Y'all will see a
Lights all the
fight.
shit out of it.
I'm not.
Lights all
Sounded
the
like Mike.
I hate both of y'all. I hate both of y'all right now.
How the hell is somebody supposed to buy off this $1,200 check? Like, my thing is like, this is just a one-time check. Is this like a recurring check?
So what I heard was you're gonna get one. So it's supposed to be one time with the door open to possibly get another one, depending on how
long this situation
long it
was
lasts. That's what I heard. That's the last thing I heard.
Yeah.
But like Bernie has said, what's $1,200 check on do? You at least give them a couple checks to kind of get them through, because we don't know
$1,200 check.
Because you don't know. I mean, some people it's not fortunate. Like Lamar's working. I got a hustle. Plus, my job is paying me.
Yeah, but I'm still broke.
Understand?
And I'm not working.
but
No income coming in, still waiting on unemployment.
I'm fortunate.
Well,
not
you
to
can fix that. We got a couple of cones.
hop in.
Come on, you got a KC. I'm just saying, you got a KC nigga, you got a Detroit nigga. Ain't nothing but bitches in both of these cities.
Tell me,
Shit.
we can get this thing popping. Forget a recession. Ain't nothing. Pussy is recession proof.
Always been. Motherfuckers will always pay for ass and titties.
Always.
Aunties, I'm sorry.
Just saying.
I can't control them.
Recession proof.
I don't plan on being on any corners. And no.
You don't know what she's saying behind the camera.
No.
She say this now.
Now listen.
That eviction notice coming in. No, might change your mind real quick.
Don't y'all judge me for what I gotta do to survive.
What Carly? What name? R. Kelly say? Oh my God. My mind. She'll be like, hey, she'll be like, now you don't know about I know.
Pull on your face, Phil. Let me see how many mutual friends we got. How many people following you? Oh, God. No, what really bad is when them saints start hitting. What church you go to?
Right, what church you go to?
Oh, goodness.
Do you know Bishop so and so such and such?
I don't know. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. I'll wait on God. I'm good.
No, but all seriously though. But yeah, you know, so it's like you got these people that really need this money, and you talking about giving them $1,200. Well, by the time you get the check, that $1,200 already spent.
Gone.
It's gone. Some people rent is $1,200 plus.
That's at least rent.
So they paying. They rent is lower than $1,200. Most of that is going towards rent and some car notes. That's gone. Whatever it is, it's gone.
I'm still.
You don't have no groceries. It's gone.
I'm gonna say it like I said last time. I'm still waiting on reparations. I had to tag out
40
that shit.
acres in a
I had
mill.
to tag out that shit.
But this is also the thing, though. If you think about it, like you said, that's some people's rent. Now let's look at, and you probably know this because I don't know if your baby's going to daycare or not.
But my oldest is in pre-K.
Right. So you got these parent fees. You got all those kind of things that they're still requiring you to pay.
Right.
There was so much going on. People were saying, "Oh, well, they're not going to charge you for your light bill if you got Duke or such and such."
Your mortgage, this, that.
They still charging you. You're still having to pay. There was a thing with Boost Mobile. They were like, they're going to cover your phone bill for the month of March. I have Boost Mobile. Y'all want to know what they did? They gave me extra hotspot that they're not going to charge me for. So I have.
But you still don't see a bill though.
Right, I still have to pay my bill because I purposely, my bill was due on the 23rd. I purposely waited till the 24th, made a call to my sister, and she was in the next room just to see if my phone was going to work. And it was like, your services have been interrupted.
I know that sound.
Pay a total of $50. Like, come on. So, you have to be real smart.
You owe us money.
Give me my money. Like, you really have to be smart in this time because it's too much going on.
It is.
I had to cut my weed budget down. Goddamn shit.
What about the strip clubs out in Vegas?
Hey, on some
about
shit.
that?
But that's just interesting. They got the trucks.
They not that. They got drive up. You can drive up. They do 6 feet lap dances. Well, 6 feet dance. I guess they lap dance. 6 feet dances. They got sanitizer wrestling.
Wait, they wasting
I'm
all
sorry.
that sanitizer?
Wait, that's where all the sanitizer went. They just bought
wasting
it
all
all
that
and
sanitizer.
put it in the pool. What is this?
I think it's called Little Darlings.
Yeah, but how
I have to go look this up
how
right
often they
now.
swapping out that sanitizer in that little wrestling pool?
I don't know.
Well, the second they step in it, they gonna have to change it anyway because now it's contaminated. If you think about it, no matter what you put in it,
it's just crazy.
Wait,
they got
sanitizer and the sanitizer.
No.
They got this thing called it's called Boober Eats.
What?
Boober Eats.
Boober Eats.
Yeah, so like Uber Eats.
Yeah, Boober.
So they dropped it. So the strip club dropping the food off. You do a little strip dance for you right quick and go about the business.
You think they come out this way?
I don't know they gonna come this way. But it's just like it's funny how like all these different industries are trying to adapt and still trying to have to
get some breasts and
get
get
this
chicken
money.
breast.
Listen,
You know what
I'm about to be doing
breakfast.
some plate sales, something, because this is ridiculous.
I've been seeing that people selling.
That's the thing, like
crazy places.
all my entrepreneurs. This is really like your season, like
because Restaurant Depot's still open.
they really are. They're essential. They have to be essential.
They're essential.
But this is the time, I think if we've talked about a lot of the, I won't say negative, but a lot of things that put kind of a question mark on what's going on right now. But if we look at a lot of the positives, for a lot of people, like for myself, I'm an entrepreneur. So, we've got the podcast, we've got, our YouTube channel, we've got, all of us have separate catering companies, I have an event planning. So I'm actually able to sit down away from the busyness of a regular work week and actually sit down and plan and whatnot. So don't allow this time to cause you to be lazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Find something, do it, and let's keep rocking. I'm all for. I said I think in one of our other episodes, I'm supporting. And this is no disrespect to all my Caucasian folks. But I'm supporting all Black businesses 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why y'all gonna keep seeing more
Percy
content.
Miller.
Yes, listen. And they actually, where they have his snacks there real heavy?
Where?
City Trends.
Oh yeah. It's in the hood.
No, the city
No.
trends is not in the hood.
No, the rap snacks, I see them everywhere.
Where's City Trends at?
There's city trends on Capitol Boulevard.
That's the hood.
That's not the hood. It's
That's
not.
the hood, nigga.
It's not the area where it's at. It's not like you cross over like 2 blocks, then you're in the hood.
But,
So it's still-
you ain't up by Triangle, nigga. It's the hood.
It's right down from the hood. It's
Pretty
not the
much
hood.
fact.
Y'all not.
Wait,
I,
no, hold on.
Mini-
I live over there.
Mini
It's,
City.
Wait, hold on.
no, not many
You
city.
hood rat. It don't matter.
Not no hood rat. Anybody want to start a new show with me?
How about
Because
D-Ray say, I speak hood rat.
I'm about to straight knock both of these out. I'm about to forget all about social distancing.
Hey, this how you know you're in the hood. You gotta look at the response time on the police, how long they get there. How long
How long
the
take
time
to get to your
from
house?
call when they get to the
It take them a
house.
minute to get them
Oh,
out.
you in the
I
hood,
mean, you in the
nigga.
hood.
You in the hood.
And they there in 5 minutes or less, my nigga. You in
It's
the
like,
hood.
hey, what's the address?
Hood
Hood here. Hey, that's not a Starbucks.
But you know what? No, and we said this earlier, because of everything that's going on, everything is shut down. So, like you said,
Well, you probably work here at HC, right? So how is it affecting your life, like money-wise, hours, and things like
I
that?
work 2 jobs. My other job shut down completely.
Okay.
So it goes from 80 hours down to 40 hours.
Okay. I got you.
Hurting the pockets. You know, I'm used to getting, being able to survive on 2 jobs.
Yeah.
One job, unfortunately, doesn't cut it nowadays.
Yeah.
So, you definitely seeing, people not spending a whole lot of money. Like I said, the hotel's shut down till June.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just
I don't know what my job is.
yeah. So like,
Man, so you don't even know.
I've been laid off. I've been laid off for 2.5 weeks now.
Oh, wow.
it's an everyday struggle.
Yeah.
It's just to be able to do the things that you need to do
Yeah.
and the things that you have to do.
Uh-huh.
And it makes it difficult. So
Those don't care if you got a job.
Nah, they don't.
I want my money.
They don't.
you're paying rent regardless. My apartment complex said they skip April, but you got to pay about
gotta pay
June. That don't help anybody.
Yeah.
If you already struggling for one job
Exactly.
and you have to pay 3 months of rent, not many people have that sitting in their pockets right now.
Exactly.
So
How y'all feel about this proposed 200 stimulus check?
I mean,
When I see it, before it came out, I was exactly. I believe it's in my pocket, it's in my hands.
yeah, when it's in my mailbox, okay, cool.
And even then, it's really only like if it's last month, the talking about it's lasting.
Yeah.
$1,200 ain't enough.
And that was about to be my next question, because $1,200, certain people's situation.
The only thing that'll pay off for me is my car loan.
Yeah.
That's 1 month.
That's it.
Exactly. That's
Exactly.
the
So
month and a half.
$1,200 is gone the first of the month.
Yeah. So it's like
And I'm in the same spot
I mean,
once again.
yeah.
I'm about to keep throwing
it would
out.
be nicer if you took a real look at life and said, okay, if you're paying on the low end $1,000, what's $1,200 gonna do for you?
Yeah.
So I don't like busting my ass this hard for
Yeah.
just scrape by.
I got you.
So it would be nice, if they took a real look at life.
Okay.
Bills ain't gonna pay themselves.
Robin had this in his heart, Rob. He was waiting for that.
Yeah. I mean, I live pretty cheap, working 2 jobs. Thank God I don't. My bills aren't really all that much,
But
but
it's still tough.
it's still tough.
Yeah. Okay. Any other final thoughts or comments?
I just sucks. I need it to be over. Like I'm tired of being in my house. My school
People
shut
just need to
down.
do like
I'm just tired of being in my house.
common sense, man. Just it wouldn't spread like this if you wash your hands.
True.
If you know you're sick,
Wash
even
your
if-
That's the problem. The fact that people are panicking enough that it's like they went and bought all the toilet paper, they bought everything out of the store. There's people that need
Yeah,
this
we
crap,
still
they
ain't even
can't
got
get it.
toilet paper or for little wipes in the store.
Y'all probably won't even get them for a minute.
Nope.
Like, my question is, if you just panic about washing your hands now, what were you doing before
For crying out loud.
coronavirus? What did you wash your
I
hands?
can say this. I've washed my hands maybe 26 times more working in here in the deli
I
department than I
wash my
have
damn hands
since
every
I've
day.
since I've been here.
Yeah.
Because of the outbreak even more.
Yeah.
Because we're steadily having to stay more and more clean than normal.
People are panicking. That's the problem. Like
Yeah.
it's bad, but when you put the panic in people's head, the panic makes it worse. And that's what's really fun. It's the panic.
Yeah.
People are
You see
panicking like
people
this.
in Italy that are quarantined. There's a reason they're buying all. They can't leave their house. We still can leave the house. We still have that luxury where it hasn't gotten that bad. We're stuck. So just people had common sense and just did what they were supposed to do.
That's what
We'd
matters.
be all right.
Hey, we appreciate y'all time.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey.
Hey.